Alright, we should be live. See if it's showing up on the... There we go, it's showing up. So we're live. As I'm sure many of y'all know, we're going to be doing a giveaway tonight for some stuff from Ed Curry, Smoking Ed, or puckerbutt company. And this one over here is wearing her Reaper shirt. It's got the Reaper on the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the way that I'm going to at least try to do it is I've updated the description of the stream to have a link to a video that is unlisted, and that video has the rules in it and in the description, and that's the video that you comment on. And what I'm going to do is do a random comment picker. And whoever's name gets picked from that video will be the winner. Now, in case you don't want to hear the rules over there, I'll give you all the rules here. So the rules are you have to be in the US. That's the first rule. So if you're not in the US, I'm sorry. But we need to be able to ship it within the US. The second rule is please subscribe to the channel and like the stream. And the third rule is you need to be present to win. So if we don't hear from you within a reasonable amount of time in the chat, we will do a redraw until we have somebody in the chat. That's one of the reasons why I waited so long to update the description of the stream with the video link. We want to give it away to somebody in the stream, not somebody that just dropped by real quick to try and win. Somebody that's active within the stream. So with that, let's get to reading the chat and just seeing what everybody's up to. I'm sure many of y'all already saw the video. There's the bag of goodies.
Is that right? Yeah, listen here. She's going to plant her seed, aren't you? You want to tell them what kind of pepper you had come up today?
Look.
Purple Reaper.
There's Ed Curry.
Oh, wow. There's Ed. What do you want to tell him?
Right.
You want to tell him thank you?
Thank you.
He gave you a whole bunch of good seeds from his gardens.
Uh-huh. That's awesome. And that wonderful shirt you've got on.
And we got Sammy over here typing in the chat.
No.
I know it's got your name.
Oh,
your name.
Oh, and she's got plans for the bottle of
Puree.
Yeah, puree. You want to tell them your plans for that bottle?
Sammy can't hear. Go over there.
He's got the stream pulled up on his tablet.
Cut it off, Sammy, the tablet.
What's your plans?
The plan is yeah, you can't eat a tiny spoon. You have to eat
it has
a
to
lot.
be a little spoon.
No.
It's got to be a small spoon. If I will allow it. It has to be very little amount. And then I think Bro over there might be going to eventually try it too.
Yeah, whenever I'm not going to work.
Yeah, he can't do it before work.
There's Rob. We got
Hey.
loads of different people in
Oh,
the.
do we?
Happy
Oh yeah, they've been.
Well, I can't see, so
They've
you'll
been
have
writing up a storm. That's
Yeah.
what I was trying to get to.
to. Oh,
crazy.
Because we got Go Ham in
watching the
here.
chat.
We
Hey,
got
Go Ham.
Eric,
hey,
Aaron.
Eric.
We got High XSJ,
Hi, XXJ. I had to get that out there, though.
Rob Schaller. We got
Hi,
Charles
Rob.
in the house.
Hi, Charles.
Rob, we need to moderate you.
Go ahead.
We got Pedro Longwood,
Hey, Pedro.
Eric Hale.
Hey, Eric.
I don't know if I mentioned Bear, but he's in
Hey,
here.
Bear.
And then we got Ed.
Hey, Ed. Thank you so much.
And of course, we got Sammy.
Hey, Sammy. I see you over there.
I don't
There's
think.
Happy Pepper.
Hey, Happy.
Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Rob Blumberg. We got Rob Schaller and Rob Blumberg.
Oh, hey, Robs.
I don't think we should moderate Sammy. He wasn't invited. You could just see the video here. You what over there?
You can tell they're brother and sister.
So what are you planning?
No,
on?
I'm watching that.
So you plan on growing all them reapers, aren't you?
Mhm.
She's got Reaper fever. She's
Mhm.
excited. She got her first purple Reaper to come up of her very own that she sowed the seed for. And actually, I'm not even sure how many of those purple ghost scorpions. Several came. She's got several of those. You
Mhm.
remember how many? And Count Chocula.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, there's like 5 of those. Now our lemon scorpion, she's only, is that what it's called? She's only got 1 so far, but we're holding out hope, aren't we?
Mhm.
And then she'll get her special reaper seeds here planted, and we'll see if we can get those up, and she'll just be reapering out over here.
Oh, Ed said he has the same poster.
Oh,
Well, Ed, you know, I had a bigger poster, but it wouldn't fit there.
yeah.
But I like that one. That one's got all the stuff that Paula Thomas grew. And there's quite a few crosses on there. There's BD.
Hey, BD.
There's Julian.
Hey, Julian.
What is live chat mean?
It's like when you're live. The chat's live.
I was looking at this thing because I just wanted to put a thumbs up because I liked it. And then it says live chat.
All right. All right. I was looking at YouTube to make sure that video was where y'all could comment on it. So it is.
What'd you do? Put it in the description of this
Yeah,
one?
in the description of the stream.
Let's see. Somebody wrote something big.
This BD
Oh,
telling
that's
hey to
BD.
everybody.
There's Yay Yay. Hey, Yay Yay. I'm not sure if I said hey to him.
Yeah, I showed Innocent some of Ed's videos. I don't know if she remembers them because I remember them.
Oh, yeah. I do, too.
Him
I
trying
sure do.
the Reaper whenever it was still just a cross before it became what it is today. And then him getting other people to eat hot stuff.
And my dog over there playing with the dog.
No, it says that you're disconnected from the internet. Hopefully that don't happen to us.
I hope not.
Ha ha ha.
Magic.
Craig, Honeycutt, who's going to eat all those peppers? They'll get used one way or
Yeah.
another.
I think we're going to do a lot of drying, and then I think he's wanting to make some things this year.
You can always dry them. You can always, instead of drying them, You can always just chop them up and add them into stuff.
Yeah. Oh, we
Like
will think
salsa.
of something, that's for sure. And plus, we have got some family members who like hot peppers, and some neighbors, so they won't go to waste. That's for sure.
We have me. Who
That
invited you?
and I might see if the culinary department
Yeah.
will use them. I don't know if they will or not.
I don't know. They might make them a hot sauce or something hot. Never know.
That's something that I have to wait till I had peppers.
And of course, if the honeybees do good, we want to do some more heated honey. And I've been thinking of some new ways I want to go about that with different peppers and
Show me your box
and
your stickers.
different stuff. Yep, let her show you this. Looky here. Now there is one thing that you're getting if you are the winner. And she's got her grow sheet here.
Mm-hmm.
And stickers. Just like, looks like what's on her shirt here. And you'll get a shirt.
Oh, hey, Bocce Pepper Hut.
Is that right, Spanky?
Do what?
And they'll get a
Everything
shirt.
that you see here.
Okay, now she's inside of the box. Looky there. There it is. There it is. There's what she is.
And we still got to say your seeds, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
Peach Carolina Reaper. Lemon crossed with the Carolina Reaper. Normal Carolina Reaper. Yellow Carolina Reaper. Chocolate Carolina Reaper. Caramel Carolina Reaper.
That caramel sounds made, don't it?
Mm-hmm. And all of those packets do say organic on them, and they come from his own garden, Ed Curry's own garden. So.
And that was awesome of him to do this.
Yep. Because that's one thing they wanted was all the reapers.
And encouraging our little grower here, which tickles me that she's wanting to grow. And already started the first starts of it by sowing her seed, and she's got quite a few peppers in there.
Yes,
Oh, are you having the last laugh over there?
What?
What did you do?
What happened?
I have the last laugh.
What?
I timed him out.
What are you doing about it?
I have the last laugh.
We timed
Bruh
you
just
out.
timed you out.
I'm still watching.
But you can't write.
For 300 seconds.
Go ahead and try.
No, I'm not good.
Hey, Rev.
Hey, Rev.
Go ahead. Wait. Taking a surely long time. An hour later.
Been played.
For 300 seconds. You wasn't invited.
No, you can write. I was just having fun with you.
Yeah, but it can't.
Even better, you can come over here and be in the live.
It can't pick you though. Sammy, it can't pick you.
Come on, you know your sister's gonna drag you out this summer.
You're on the live.
You're exposed. You're exposed.
He's on the live whether he likes it or not
his
now.
sister be dragging him out there to help pick peppers this year.
Hey, Rev.
Want you, dollar.
Hey.
I got a sleepy here.
I'm not.
You're not. You look like it.
It's hot.
I think I see two.
Yeah, it already feels like it's springtime here. Or jump to summer, don't it?
Yeah, plenty of people are shy in this house.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
This is a shop.
I ain't shy. My face is in the camera.
Sometimes you are. I'm shy. Sometimes too.
So yeah, this is a. I'm gonna try to get it into view good. This is instructions on stuff such as storage, before planting, soil and planting, fertilizer, watering, temperature, time, size, and acclimating. All for those seeds.
My tablet's behind.
A lot of stuff is behind. I know whenever we use the TV, it's behind.
Yeah, it's way behind. Not way
What are you
behind.
doing?
I'm a turtle.
You're not a turtle.
No.
You're just getting in your shit.
You gonna tell? You gonna tell Ed anything else? He's wanting to tell him.
You want to ask him any questions
Wanna
about
ask him
growing
anything?
peppers while
No.
he's on there? You can ask him something if you want to. I'm sure he'd be glad to answer it.
The Flickster says, "Hey, hey,
Hey,
Flickster. Hey, what?"
I'll just say hey,
My
because I
friend-
might get it wrong.
My
I
friend's
messed up on
nickname-
the other high one.
My friend's name is Hey Hey
What are
because
you?
it's a nickname. So when I go over and say Hey Hey, I have to say hi Hey Hey. I can't say Hey Hey.
You sure don't want to ask him a question about growing peppers?
Why don't you tell him what you're wanting to do this year? What you're wanting to combine?
Oh, yeah. What are you wanting
Lemon
to?
scorpion with
Do you know which reaper now? Since you're going to have so
purple
many.
leaper.
What are you wanting to do with those two?
Cross them.
Make a new pepper.
She is wanting to cross peppers. So bad.
I'm gonna still
She watched me do that last year.
Give me my warriors.
Well, not now.
Give me my warriors.
I think he's wanting to show it off.
My cat warriors. I got 10 books from the library. Yeah. I'm reading this big book.
I'm gonna look at the chat and read my book. It'll be super hard.
Did you ever pick you up a pepper butt?
We looked in the plant section, and most of it was about trees, and there wasn't really anything, I mean, that really interested her back there. I'm actually, next time we go, I think I'm going to take her out to the big section,
That's what I
and
heard.
we're going to look in the adult section of
Can y'all go look at Cago with y'all?
yes.
Because I want
If
to
you're here, you can go. The plant books.
We won't be going for a while because I have 10 chapter books.
Yeah, I'm reading one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I finished 2 yesterday.
Reading's good.
No, I know. One thing that I've always been interested in trying to do is get the actual Caspian levels of different peppers measured. But I have a hard time finding the people that know who to talk to about where to go to get it actually tested.
This is a beautiful book night.
Because I've went and talked to loads of different people. Went and talked to some people that were supposed to work over with NC State, and they didn't seem to know anything about anybody to talk to about getting peppers tested for Caspian levels.
We got another book to show off. It's a collage thing.
What are you doing?
I'm going to show off my beautiful books. amazing.
What the heck? I was just gonna type something in the chat, and I just typed in INN and it just shows up your name.
Of course it will. My name is a word. Maybe. Is my name a word?
Yes.
Ha! What you doing, Mama? My new name's Speedy.
So are you ready to grow outside?
Yeah, like I'm ready to stack a whole lot of books on my head.
Yeah, I know a mass spectrometer, but on top of just needing that equipment, you also need somebody that is trained to actually be able to run that and be able to know how to read it.
You were invited now. You put in watermelons. You have to put watermelons in.
I think we know what Sammy's wanting to grow. Watermelons.
Yeah.
They both want
Okay.
Watermelon.
So, I finished this book, Junior by Jones.
I'm halfway done with
My
this
favorite
one.
thing, but I think this is the last one. It's actually, it was called Zeta the Space Girl, but now it's Legends of Zeta the Space Girl. And it actually has two superheroes in it. Her other
And hopefully she keeps her interest in
twin.
reading and growing.
Haha, you can't
It says
blame me.
haunted on it.
And she has got her a wonderful collection of seeds.
Ow! My hand. So this I actually watched the movie of. It's a
Well,
series.
you actually got some new seeds today,
Yeah.
didn't you? You want to show them your new seeds?
Who was
That's
that?
that show,
Goosebumps?
Hubble. Yes,
I'm
Goosebumps.
gonna have to read that.
It's Slappy's Bowl.
Oh, I used to watch that one, Slappy.
It's number 3. Because when I get finished with number 2 of Slappy's Balls.
You got you a lot of books.
Yeah, she's
10.
Stack. I told her she could show off her new
My
seeds
brother-
she got today.
Oh, hand me the book. I want to show them.
It's not actually
it on that
hot,
page,
it's
though.
the humidity.
This is number 2. He's reading number 2.
Alright. I'm trying to read the chat.
Okay, he's got to keep up with
Yeah.
that. But show him your books.
Eric said that them,
You can show him your pepper or your seeds you got.
he said them Judy Bloom books are really good.
Junior Jones. I like Junior Jones.
Yeah, I have.
Well,
Yeah,
Ed,
she's
I was
gonna
wanting to
start
test
reading
some
them.
different peppers. I've picked up several different, I guess you would say, varieties or cultivars off of people. And I wouldn't mind getting them tested. I just don't know how much it costs for something like that. Or who to talk to. Now, where'd them come from?
Who was it sent you these?
Brenda,
Yep.
Yep, Brando
Brando.
sent you those.
I got
She watches
That's
Brando
habanero. That's
sometimes.
habanero seeds.
Remember a habanero he showed you that looked like a star? That's the seeds for it. And that's orange ornamental.
She likes to watch
peppers.
Brando. Well, she likes watching everybody. Don't she?
I don't know this word, but if you know it,
Colas
Yeah.
or coleus, I guess if you want to get.
marigold.
That's the way I say it anyhow. It may have another way of saying it. Some of them do. That is the
Squash.
Spanish variety of Hungarian yellow wax peppers.
American seed.
No, that's sweet basil. That's an herb that you can put in a pot on the porch. Well, I'm thinking the steps down there. Let it go down them. That's the Spanish variety of Serrano.
What is that one?
Pepper.
That's a jalapeno.
It's jalapeno.
See here, Serrano chili peppers. You want to show them that one? and that's jalapeno. And you got those today, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
She likes seed meal, that's for sure. Don't
Well,
you?
Ed, how would I go about messaging you?
I think one of his relatives lives or knows Aunt Wanda and Uncle. Because Aunt Wanda was talking about Boyd Coffee and Wanda Coffee. Oh, I'm trying to think of, I think it was his cousin had some of his chips or something or another that he gave him, and they had tried them with him or something or another. Yep. I can't remember his cousin's name. I'm trying to think of it.
You're correct. I do love sunflowers.
Oh, yeah. She's got some sunflower seeds. She likes sunflowers.
See ya, Ed.
She likes to eat them, too.
Spring. I can see like 5 times in this.
Bye, Ed.
Bye.
What? I read 2 pages. I'm not in chapter 4.
Well, that's good. You need to be
Yeah,
reading.
you need to read.
I went
I'm
8.
going to chapter 6. And then
I'm
chapter
almost
9.
done with my book.
Well,
Oh, you're on chapter what?
Almost 5.
Chapter 6.
You're not in a race. Both of you want to read the awesome. Who's writing? I can't see it.
I think it
Looks big, though.
Yep. There's 20 people watching.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Ed. That
Yeah.
really means a lot.
Oh, it does. We appreciate it. And she is tickled with her bag of goodies, aren't you, girl?
You're going to make the next hottest pepper.
You want to make a hot pepper? Cross peppers and make a really hot pepper like Ed.
Ed knows all about it.
If you could just cross all the peppers together.
Yeah, I
Like
wish.
one,
I mean, I wish you could just cross a bunch of different ones at one time together, but I know your brother explained to me that you have to do it in
Well, all you do,
cross
you
one
take-
and cross another next. Keep
all you do is take
going.
10 of them, cross, and then you plant those seed. You have those come up. Now you've only got 5. You cross those,
Hmm.
seed come up.
Okay.
That'd be a way to get a general.
I enjoyed crossing peppers. It was fun, and
I'm just going
it was tedious though.
You want to see something funny? Let me see your tablet.
Really tedious having to pluck those little
it's hot.
petals and stuff.
I had
But
that button. Yes,
she watched me do it last season, and I'm glad that she actually watched what I was doing.
Just don't make that face. Don't.
I don't know how to make the chat go away. You ready? This is gonna be funny.
What?
It'll get to feedback because it'll show me putting it up onto the camera, and then it'll show.
Oh, there's not a chat.
Oh, whenever you do the thing. Oh, I didn't think about that.
What?
Look, it's your tablet on the screen.
Right.
There.
Oh.
You want to just hold it?
Hold
Or
on,
are
hold
you
on.
going to use that when you do the thingamajig?
You can see anything.
Let me see.
Well, that's all right, Will. You get back to work, man, if they need you.
Hey, Will.
We talked to Ed for a good bit. He stopped in and told this one hey. Told everybody
awesome.
hey.
Wait, Will
That
was
was
leaving?
awesome.
No, Will stopped in. Well, he had a second at work.
Yeah, he's having to work.
Yep.
He's going out now.
He's having to work.
Hey,
late.
Barnyard.
Hey, Barnyard chicken.
And I know BD has been being nice and posting the link to the video in the actual chat, but it should also be in the description. That's the video to comment on. That's the one that I'll be pulling a random comment from.
You want me to stretch on my feet in there?
So I know today it was actually in the 70s, but they're saying hot. What it actually is that the humidity is very high, so it's that sticky heat where if you do any work, you're not getting cooled off at all.
Yes,
It was
very
so
sticky.
warm out there that it would tempt you to want to take plants out on the porch for a little while.
Oh, I'm sure.
I was so tempted.
I'm sure Rob may have took some of his little babies out,
Well, I thought about
but you
it.
don't leave them out. You bring them back
I
in.
know. You can't trust it. Because it can go away as quick as it came. I know. We've actually had snow on Easter, so.
Mm-hmm.
But I hope the warmth stays and the cold goes and is done and over with, and we can get through all of this sickening time. We've all been sick for the past month, so I'm starting to get over it really good now. My nose is still a little messed up. Got a little bit of a cough. I think for the most part she's doing a lot better.
Now to quit.
Sammy, his allergies are still really bad, but
Yeah, I have bad allergies.
yeah, you do.
So bad.
I know the bees were out flying today,
yeah.
and they are collecting pollen from something.
It must be a tree.
I don't know any flowers
No, I
that
haven't seen anything.
would be up right after the polar vortex, or whatever they want to call it, that cold that come through.
I haven't seen a dandelion or anything yet, so I'm assuming trees. And we have had something try to get into one of our hives.
Yep.
I'm assuming the skunk I keep smelling and everybody else don't smell it. But I know I smelled a skunk. It had to be right out here in the front.
Yeah, something tried to get into our
Gold star.
5-framed hive
It's
that's
one
on the
that's laying
ground.
yeah.
And whatever it was, it tore off one of the entrance reducers. But luckily, we have that hive strapped down onto a cinder block, so the only way to knock it over is to have enough force, and it would knock the whole hive over.
But they acted a little bit ill.
Yeah, they were a little bit riled up whenever I walked by them. So something has them on alert. Hello there, Lori. Yeah, I think it was around 74-ish here. It would be even better weather if the humidity had been down.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was actually miserable.
Because even now it's sticky. You feel like you're, you feel sticky all over. This Sammy guy, he keeps on. Now he's saying that you're sleepy.
Yeah, I saw you there with your eyes closed.
Yeah. Hey, can you
We don't have a trail
I'm gonna show
camera.
you something cool.
I wish we did.
Did you unplug it?
Yeah, I wish we had a trail camera.
Only if I had a twin. It would be beautiful to have a twin.
Yeah, if we had a camera, we could set it up on the beehive.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the beehive is not in line of sight of any windows, so we can't. Well, one, we couldn't physically look out the window at it, and two, if you put a light on the actual bees at night, they will act like moths and will fly to that light distracted and disoriented. So you can't have lights too close to them at night. Eric's wife come home with 3 baby Tennessee fainting goats today.
Oh, wow.
Ain't that cute?
Yeah.
At least that Sammy guy left.
We used to want more goats, but I don't think we do anymore, do we? Thank you.
Do what?
We don't want any no more, do we?
I don't want no more goats.
No.
They'll eat all my plants.
Okay, who
We
invited you?
used to want goats.
Well,
and then we got
but we
into-
weren't
we got into
planting
major planting.
we weren't planting the whole area, so we had
fruit
brush
trees.
come in.
I did.
We had brush and undergrowth.
Yeah,
He's back
we were
for
fruit
more.
trees
Uh,
and
this-
and that.
This Sammy guy's claiming identity theft. He says he's you.
Time to go arrest him.
Yeah, baby goats are fun.
Oh yeah, they are. And the fainting ones, oh my goodness, they'll just fall over. Just literally just be standing there, and next thing you know, they're down.
Yeah, is getting ready to get some of his seeds started.
Okay, who's ready to time out this Sammy guy?
He's getting seeds started.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's awesome. I need to plant more seeds, different types.
Yeah, see, Rob, whenever I had a trail camera, it was before they had the fancy infrared for nighttime. So the one that I used to have years ago actually flashed, and so you couldn't use it for anything where the object that you were trying to take a picture of would have a effect to that light.
I'm telling you, it's the skunk. What?
Sammy guy is gone.
Now the Sammy guy says he's Jesse.
Oh,
Oh no.
he's over rubbing
No,
his face.
he's-
Goatee.
Now he's
What are we
rubbing
growing
the
other than
hair.
peppers? Hey, Levy. Good
Hey,
evening to
Levi.
you. We're growing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
we'll grow whatever.
We got seed for
All kinds of stuff.
cucumbers, melons,
Yeah.
pumpkins, squash, tomatoes. Let's see,
kinds
what
of
else?
squash, gourds,
Gourds,
anything weird.
okra,
Me and her has really taken
and
a
that's
liking to
just the
weird stuff, too.
vegetables.
Oh, I didn't even count all the house stuff. I didn't have hardly anything in this house, and now me and her have grown quite the collection, haven't we, girl?
Mm-hmm.
House plants, we love them, don't we? And we just love plants in general, and trees, and want to plant all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
We hope to add to. I hope to root some more fig trees. I want to plant some more of those.
We're also doing herbs. So
Oh yeah,
one of the herbs we're going to be doing is tobacco.
yeah.
And I know that tobacco can carry sicknesses that affect your other plants. And there are some plants that they sell, and their main thing behind selling them is they are resilient to those types of sicknesses. But we're not growing them side by side. So
No.
I know that a sickness can spread even if they're not side by side.
Yeah.
But
We've got quite a plot of land to move things
No one's gonna
around
say
or
hey to them
have them
people.
separated.
let's see, BD said, Innocence, which variety are you most excited to grow this season? You've got so many now. And that's not counting all the flowers and stuff you got.
I think well, she knows more about her pepper seeds than she does her flower seeds.
She's got Venus flytrap seeds.
Yeah, she does. I think she yaks more about that, the purple reaper and the lemon scorpion. More, but of course, she didn't have these other seeds though. Then
You got loads of
reapers.
Count Chocula's.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, and I don't know. I think she's excited about the whole thing. That's like a lot of the, that one avocado in there. She done claimed it, didn't you?
Mhm.
And
Oh, that's cool, Bear.
what?
He germinated his first succulent seed this year.
Oh wow! Now see, we've got some seed for succulents too, Bear, and we've also got some cactus seed. Several varieties of cactus seed that we're gonna attempt. Me and her's gonna do that. We've got some palm tree seeds, don't we? That Dawn sent us, so we're looking forward to those. We're gonna try to grow roses this year for
He
the
wrote you
seed.
back.
Um,
He decided that he did not want to grow this season.
He wants to be a
But I
child.
have the feeling that he may want us to grow some stuff this season for him, like watermelon. But that's all right.
he may want to start growing eventually. We'll hope.
Anytime he wants to grow.
Yeah, he wants to grow, he can grow. We will help him the same. We had his light set up and everything.
Oh, my light fell.
Huh?
My light fell.
Did you tell your daddy?
No, not yet. I forgot to.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it
Lights
fell. It
fall.
fell the other day.
Wait,
We'll
ain't that
have
a
to
movie?
fix it.
I guess he didn't
Yeah,
put it all the way up.
No. Lights out is movie.
We'll have to fix it.
Her light's got to be
Don't say
lower.
that.
My lights is
Yeah,
out.
but I
I
think
need hers lower.
did y'all ever raise his up like you
His
wanted?
daddy raised it up, but I don't know if he put it to the ceiling. He wanted it completely to the
It
ceiling.
wasn't.
And
must
hers
hold
needs
y'all
to come
down.
down because she's got to plant more seeds. And
You got your puppies.
yep, she loves these dogs, and these dogs love her. This one here, Soapy dog, Licky dog, whatever you want to call her. She sleeps with her and is her protector at
This
night.
one.
That one does sometimes.
Bear said they canceled the snow apocalypse. It's going to
Bless
be
you.
30 tonight, though.
Is it?
Where he's at. He's in
What's it gonna be
California.
here?
I don't know.
I don't either, but I
You're
know it's warm.
beautiful. You're beautiful.
It says something about the silver timed out.
This warm weather just makes me want to put plants out.
It might be the
It
internet.
makes me want to plant monkey balls.
This dog.
We gave some of those to Will.
Yeah, we did. Will be growing his own monkey balls this year. Yeah, we had an awesome visit with Will whenever he came.
Yeah. We gave him a
That was awesome.
cactus
Awesome to meet him. Well, and you give him
and some other stuff.
You give him the picture. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was an
I
awesome
can still
visit. And he brought me a beautiful angel wing begonia. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I see what you
It
wrote.
is gorgeous.
Hey, puppy.
Yeah.
Hey y'all.
Somebody mentioned that earlier.
What?
That it was pretty.
Hey y'all. How y'all doing? This ain't Innocent speaking. This is Puppy.
Help me.
This is Puppy's flag. In here. Thank you, Sean. It's so pretty.
And Will got,
Isn't that beautiful?
he got this for him.
Yeah, he got that for me, and I'm sharing it with Dolly because she likes it too. And once we get it growing up good and spreading out, then we can root from it and make another one. Hey, we doodle.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not leaving, guys.
We got 2 of the stores here tonight. We got we got Licky Puppy and
He's just staring into the screen.
Dolly, you want to show me your pot that Brother made you?
yeah.
Here you go. Here you go.
You'll show me the pod.
Okay. Sniff.
She's actually wanting to put aloe in it.
Okay. Ow.
I gave her my bottom
to be.
to mine.
This one ain't got no holes in it. You'll have to burn some in
I
it.
will.
That's her pot she's going to be planting in.
Mhm.
Don't kick him.
I wonder if a Venus flytrap would grow
I
in
don't
that.
know. I don't think I would.
You're so dopey, Sarah. These my babies.
Them are your babies.
This one is.
Thank you.
Pedro loves that plant, that angel wing.
It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I didn't expect that. Will found them at that greenhouse, and he got me one and him one, and tickled me.
Hello, y'all.
I don't know what the time is yet. Go.
What do you...
I don't know.
This Sammy guy, he's the conversation breaker.
Okay, Sammy, listen here. I don't know who you are. I don't know
I don't know
what you want.
He said something about, yeah,
No.
that's gross. I said, yeah, that's gross.
That's gross, Russ.
Mhm. It's right
Why?
below the make me love comment. If you want to comment, I comment like 17 times.
Please, someone just time him out.
Okay,
We don't need him here, do we? And we don't.
Let me see your...
What?
Finish whatever you're doing. I want to see it for a second. I want to see something.
Hey, y'all. Sarah here.
I said, yeah, I love the vid. Hey,
I'm gonna stare at y'all.
Max said
Okay.
Another thing that we have started growing, or I have this year that I've never grown from seed, is angel trumpets, daturas. I got several of those from seed.
She's gone, y'all.
I
gone.
normally just root
So,
propagations.
Yeah, Daddy.
let me see. I'm going to try something, guys. Just because I want to see what it looks like. If I hold the camera looking at the random comment picker, how it shows up, because
Do they need to tell you if they're seeing it in the chat?
I want to see if that...
What y'all gonna do tomorrow?
No, that don't work.
What?
No. But it would work if I had his camera.
Whose camera?
Yours. Yeah, yours has a camera. Turn your camera on, and I'll...
Hey, just to tell you, my camera is bad quality.
That's all right.
It won't work.
Oh, okay, Sarah. You over here now. We gotta give Puppy.
Here you go. Get up here. In the camera. Get up here. It should be
Is it the
turning.
front one or the back one?
It should be.
It's the front one.
You need to put one.
So I wonder what that'll look like.
Was that doing video in it?
So his camera is on, looking at the...
Well, I see it.
I'm just wanting to know what that looks like on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
That looks terrible.
What?
Does it?
Who said that?
That looks terrible.
Oh, that's a boy. It does.
Yeah, I know. I told
It
you.
looks fine to me.
Hey,
Alright, that
good
won't
tablet,
work.
bad quality.
My dog's ears are tied up.
So
There you
what is
go.
it supposed to do?
There you go. I just want to see if it'd show up clear, and it don't. That's alright.
Why? You're not
Because
gonna
if it did, I was going to hold that while I click the button. Yeah. Our webcamera's stuck into the actual laptop. We can't move it around.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mama said that. Okay, sit up there.
You took down your hair.
A bit tired of it.
Okay, show them the reveal of my hair. My hair totally glowed.
I was wanting to do that, but his tablet is pretty laggy. Trying to pull it up on it.
You know what I want to eat right now? I'm gonna put it up on the screen. But what I was saying,
We're going to grow some of our herbs and flowers in containers and some of them in the ground.
Yeah.
some of them are water bottles.
And some of the herbs, I just wait on them to come up because I like a lot of the herbs that most people hate. Most people call them weeds.
What's weeds?
You know, there's weeds and then there's herbs that get the name as being a weed, but they're still good herbs. Like plantain and what? What are you laughing about? What's
Well,
funny? What was funny?
Gohan told Sammy to go send a gift.
Here's your gift.
Not that, a GIF. A GIF or a
What's
GIF.
Whatever they call it.
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
Let me see if I know.
You know, we put a picture
I don't know.
for Valentine's Day.
See if I could take and
Yeah.
flip and copy this.
Sorry for that. We get put through so much
I
today.
wish that thing would pull up the
Okay, who's ready
randomizer.
to see my hair? I totally did not just whip some of my, well, half of my hair out just to get this.
Rubber band out.
I want to show
I
them.
told you not to wear those in your hair.
Honey.
Oh, you're so
Yep, dandelions are edible.
Yeah,
Really?
they are.
Yeah, we've used them in all kinds of
Yeah, you
stuff.
Have you eat them?
I made syrup out of them.
You can find any to eat.
I'm thirsty.
And then a lot of things are,
Okay.
a lot of flowers are edible too.
Okay, who's, okay. How am I going to do this? Just tell me if you want to see my hair down. Oh.
But do you get it? Crush instead of the crush. Yeah.
Oh, Bud has a crush on him.
And then red bud, like the red bud tree. What is it, honey? Is it called northern red bud? Eastern red bud. The eastern red bud that we grow here, I like to take that, the blooms from that, and make jelly. They make awesome jelly. Tastes really good.
Well,
And you can make syrup
do you think they
too.
should see how long my hair is? It's
But
totally
this year I
long.
hope to do more herbal stuff because I really need to do some herbs for some soaps I need to make. And then I wanted to do some, last season I meant to make me some eardrops from mullein, and I never did get around to gathering enough mullein flowers to do it. And then this year I needed them. My ears killed me all in January.
You okay, sir? You seem to be bumping up a storm. Okay, so I'm straightening. I don't know if they want to see how long My beauty natural long hair.
I liked when you had
Your
it
hair's
long.
gonna grow.
Hey, you should have left it.
Hey,
long.
Beth.
Hey, Beth.
Just tell me
who's
if
Beth?
you want to see. I'm talking here. Can I speak now? See me? Thank you. So as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted.
Oh, yeah, hi. Carry on.
Ask me if you want my hair to go. There you go.
You know what? You need it.
I wish you hadn't never wanted to try it.
You didn't chop it. She took the.
I just took a razor and just
No, you didn't.
It's gone.
You got
I
your
think
sister to
Sissy
whack.
did that. You know what?
You just chopped it shorter than I thought.
Yes, it's hands up.
Oh, thanks for the hair bow.
Oh, this was $2.
Do I care?
Yeah, Mullen tea for cold.
Yeah.
It feels like pretty heavy. See, we got
No,
some-
my money's in there.
Yeah, Mullen's got a lot of good uses. Actually.
Leave my money alone.
But there's actually $1 in it.
No, there's not.
Okay. There is a code there.
Mom, should I show them how long my hair is?
That's in your hair.
No, they haven't.
Oh,
They start
good.
up.
It's lucky because I got 2 hoods. That means it's not.
No, it means
Imagine
Esther loves
I
you.
don't care.
Or Bud loves him. One day we let her out, she's gonna be flying to you. You'll be running.
She'll be coming to Mama.
No, she'll be coming to
First, she'll be coming to
Sam.
him.
She's a mama's girl.
She's
a
gonna try to
Sam
marry
boy.
him. We need my
Why?
dog. You're heavy.
Yeah, she blushes at me.
Oh.
When I go in
Oh,
there. Say, Mama.
hi.
What are you doing, Esther?
You're so beautiful.
You're
Beautiful.
out in my ear doing that.
Don't be loud. You'll give her a headache.
Mm. Okay, time to sing it to size 1, 2. You. You're out of the video. Okay.
See, now, how do you copy stuff?
What?
How do you copy stuff like a link
You
Just
want
hold
to
my
have
hand.
that thing copy it?
on here?
Ew, I don't
I
have
don't
that
know.
either.
Maybe we should type it in. Look. That feels good.
And if they haven't checked out Puckerbutt, they should go
Yeah.
get over there and check out Puckerbutt website. And he's got loads of awesome videos, don't he,
Mm-hmm.
on YouTube. Got some awesome seeds and other things
Yep.
to choose from.
I need this. Looks like good. Oh, thank you. I don't know how you copy things on that.
Well, that's what I was asking, because that's what I need to know.
Oh. Thank you for this little square.
Mm-hmm, I did.
Put the
Okay.
back off and turn it back on.
Why? Look, it's up here.
Yeah.
What are y'all fussing over?
Well, you know I'm ticklish.
Oh my, Sonny. You got a fever. You need to lay down. I need to take your temperature. I need to take your temperature.
My temperature is 102.6.
I need to feel. I'll get it.
I tried doing that, and then it wouldn't bring up the ability to copy it.
Hey, buddy.
And now I'm dealing with the fact that the Chrome ain't responding.
Doll. Come to me because you won't sit down with her. You sit down with her. Sit down with her.
I'm thirsty.
Well, right here's your glass. Get you some fresh. Still not working. Oh my goodness.
It keeps giving me the message of not responding. That's why I wasn't going to use it.
I guess it won't be able to use
That's why I wasn't going to use this. That's because I was going to do it on the computer and just do it on the computer.
Yeah.
Were you trying to use that or something? It's so hot.
It's not hot, it's the humidity.
It's not that hot now.
Just put me in the freezer all night.
It's better than all that cold and getting sick weather.
No, I actually like the cold.
We got their single day.
Well, I know. I got him at the door.
He's over chasing something in his sleep.
That
Yeah,
dog has some
must be
crazy
a kid.
dreams of barking in his sleep, running in his sleep, kind of weird, and
Growling.
here's his fighting the kings in the night.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was just going to do it on the
Hello.
computer, BD. Hey, Batman.
Hey, Batman. Batman.
Where's the face at?
Oh boy,
I promise myself that
there she
every
goes.
time I see him, promise myself if I see him, I have to wear this.
Is she going to be the bat?
Well,
He said hey to you.
Huh?
He said hey to you.
hi.
He ran away.
My cat kind of ran away, so we're just gonna use this little stinker. Here.
She can't work.
I think
It's so crazy.
That dog. I'm not Batman.
I'm jealous.
I think she looks fine in it. Just a little big, you
Is
know.
that Bat Dog?
That's a bad dog. Oh, quit licking me.
You're jealous.
Hey, jealous dog, you want to be the Joker? You can fly over here, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put this on. Ow.
Scratching me.
I'm Batman.
You bat girl.
I'm a man. There's no Batgirl involved.
Can't take Batman's spot.
She couldn't take Batman's
You gotta
spot.
be the Bat Girl.
Okay.
Oh, there's the sandball.
I have to beat you with Santa Claus.
No.
He's a villain.
Sit on me.
Okay.
Keep it down now. Keep it down.
But since you the star of the show,
Mhm.
I don't know where Stephen Miller's at.
I don't think I've ever seen Stephen Miller on one of our streams. Have you?
he looks beautiful.
What the heck are y'all doing?
Beating him with it.
I think he's found us yet. I like Stephen. Except for when he said we were plotting to kill. Because I just happened to be the one on there that night. And I was hoping to.
Get up.
Let's take this
I
one.
don't look like.
I'm trying to.
You'll sit down. Okay.
Howdy.
Sorry.
Oh, shucks.
Can I do that?
What the heck was that laugh?
You can't do it like me. You don't know the movie.
Y'all gotta steal that laugh. I don't need that in my life.
Oh, you took it to my girlfriend.
Can I have my seat button now? Bet dog. I know you may not.
Yeah, alright.
I paid a lot for it.
Yeah, they're being a little loud.
Yeah, they are.
He stole my dog.
That's what happens when you get them amped up about something.
Yeah. They have to go to bed in here a little bit.
Sorry. But you can't carry me.
I'm sorry I'm not in the chat, guys. I'm doing stuff behind the scenes.
I'm trying to figure out
He's-
that
I want to see if this thing's accurately recording the comments.
Your son is.
Because if it is, then we can do it on this tablet.
Mom, your son is kind of sleepwalking. I heard to never wake up a sleepwalking person, so. Oh no. It's hot in here.
Nice.
I like it when they're.
Alright, it's up to date.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry I missed that. Go ham. Yeah, we're in North Carolina.
Yeah.
We're close to South Carolina. The crazy Batman.
It's hot.
cat.
Got your cat.
Yes, some. Cat. Sit.
That cat's gonna eat all that cat food you got.
Say cat food. Sit. Good. Watch. What? It's a standing cat. This is a fat cat.
Meow. Let's see. It's almost 10 o'clock. 5 minutes away. What do you think about doing the drawing at 10 o'clock? And we'll see who wins. So in case anybody's joined that don't know, if you want to win the puckerbutt giveaway, have a chance at winning it, and to know all the rules, that's linked in the description of the live stream to a video that tells the rules, and that's where you leave a comment to enter. Yep. Because we're going to use a comment picker.
And some lucky person's gonna win.
Which boy, there we go. Okay, that's readable.
Mm-hmm.
That's readable on the screen with it angled like that. So.
Yep. Some lucky person will win. You want to show them again? In case they weren't here, you will win a bag of goodies.
Yep.
Puckerbutt
let me
goodies.
see. I turned the brightness down. That helps a little bit.
Now, does that thing load does it load the people in it?
Yeah,
How's that work?
Yeah, it just logged Batman's comment.
Oh, that's neat.
I just hit that button.
Really interesting.
I just hit that button, get YouTube comments before I do and it refreshes and counts.
That's really neat. Looks like we got some new people there that I don't. What's the red thing?
We've had them.
Oh, have we?
Yeah,
Okay.
they've been here the whole time.
Oh. Well, see, I can't see it good. And anyhow, I'm just over here.
The shirt that she has on, she's running around with it. You get these nice planting instructions, which I just read. BD just posted the link in the chat for us.
Some awesome stickers.
Yep, some stickers.
And then
this awesome box.
With goodies inside.
Yeah, but I'm not trying it now because I have to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
You'll get you some of this right here.
You eager to try it soon?
Yeah.
You're eager, huh?
And then you get all these different seeds.
I want to start trying.
Yeah. And the shirt.
Yep, all of it shown in detail on the videos.
Yeah.
Well, not the video that you're commenting on, but the video put up before that.
Are y'all gonna use this?
I can't remember.
Yeah, what? Yeah, I'm gonna use that.
I need that. Win $10 million.
Hey, Sammy. Sam.
Hello, Golden Harvest Farm.
Hey, Golden Harvest.
Like I was saying, if y'all want in, and
I'm gonna chance to win some puckerbutt.
the rules are on that video that you comment on, so that way, whenever you go on there, that tells exactly everything for you.
Yep. And a lot of people's probably already visited.
Show them
and,
the back of the shirt.
Yeah, turn around here if you can. Show them.
That nice Reaper. That nice Reaper shirt. So yeah, it's 10.
Okay, here goes.
So I'm gonna refresh it.
Wait, it's 10 o'clock. I should have been in bed like an hour ago.
Yep,
Golden
you should.
Harvest, we're doing a giveaway, man.
I'm just gonna sit there and
The
see
link
you
is
later.
in the description of this stream, and that's the video to comment on. And there's Pilo just hopped in. And the basic rules are you have to be in the US, you have to subscribe and like this stream, and you have to be in the chat whenever we give it away within a reasonable amount of time. You have to be present. So,
Well, the video is, the link is in this description for
yep,
this video.
and BD has been nice enough to be putting it in the chat throughout the whole time we've been streaming.
Thank you, baby. That's
And he
awesome.
just posted it again.
So if you haven't got your comment in, there's the link.
Yep.
BD just put it up. Go get your comment in, and everybody will have a chance to win some puckerbutt.
Yep.
I don't know.
I don't know. It says that there's 14 comments still.
The randomizer will.
So it'll
I'm
be
just gonna
between
think who's gonna
14
win.
people on who will get it.
Where's that
You didn't use that
Jordan.
randomizer that Crazy K used that night, did you?
No.
Okay. That one was
This is like
that one was
what
something,
this is
wasn't
like what Bear and Batman use.
Oh, that one was
It might be
something.
the exact same one.
Don't you agree?
Is
That's
Batman
that
doing
wheel
the
that
thing
was
too?
spinning. I thought it was neat. Huh?
Is Batman doing it too?
I don't know. That's up to him. He might be.
Just because I'm one of those people.
What people?
That likes to look. All right.
Okay. Did they have time? Did everybody have time to get their comment in there?
I hope so, because it jumped from 14 to 17.
Or somebody just said something in the thing. Is there somebody new watching?
So we'll see. Let me try to hold it where you all can actually see it.
What was that say? Give me something.
Give him a second. All right. I'll give you a second. What was that for?
It's just sleepy. They're tired.
No, I'm not.
Now it jumped to 19.
There's Charles. And who's this? What does that say?
That's Lori.
Hey, Lori.
It's the puckerbutt giveaway comment video, which is linked in the description, and it's got you on it, Charles. It's got a lot of people on it: Rob, Levy, BD,
I don't see
Barnyard,
Lori.
Batman. Lori's down here at the
Oh,
bottom,
is she?
right
Okay.
there. The only one I don't see, well, there's one that has no name.
Did Golden Harvest get on?
I haven't seen Golden Harvest,
Uh-uh.
but he said give him a second.
Yeah. Did Rob? Is Rob on
Which
there?
Rob? Because Rob
Both
Blumberg
of
is.
them. Rob Schaller.
I don't see Rob Schaller. But maybe he didn't want to enter.
Oh, he might not have. We had so many people in the comments, it was hard to
Well,
remember
try
everybody.
So
You know what I really want to do? Take a chocolate bar, normal chocolate bar, melt it, put pepper powder in it,
Mm-hmm.
and then melt it back, unmelt it, make
You
it.
mean let it get hardened up?
Yeah, and then make Sammy try it. I do have pepper powder.
I've already
Yeah.
tried.
From Will.
I've already tried some lemonade.
Will brought you some pepper powder.
he brought me some pepper powder.
She's took your pepper powder. You might as well
I
face
took it,
facts.
sweetheart.
She claimed that pepper powder the first thing when she grabbed those seeds out and claimed every one of them, didn't you?
That's my pepper powder.
You have pepper powder. You can make yours.
You're going to be able to this year.
What the heck?
You have more peppers than me, so I don't want to hear it, sweet cheeks.
She wants your powder.
I'm still. You're mine now.
No. Yeah, we may have to try to get us another dehydrator.
Yeah, go ham. You're showing up on it.
You know And I want to grow some paprika to make my own paprika powder this year. That stuff's high.
It's still showing 19, so I don't know.
That stuff is high. Go ahead, bud. Take your allergy.
But it's hot upstairs.
I told you what to do about that. Go ahead and cut it on. I'll cut them off before I go to bed.
I don't like it so loud.
Yours loud. Mine's loud.
What are y'all talking about?
Air conditioners.
What about air
They're
conditioners?
wanting to cut them on. Sort of cool out.
It's sticky.
Yeah, I
It's
told
not
them
really
they
hot.
can cut it down and for a little while and I'll cut them off.
Yeah, but
I'm watching my show.
my back is soaked and sticky.
I'm disgusted.
I'm gonna sleep in Zeus's bed with him tonight. Zeus is on a sleepover.
This child's not okay.
And I can sleep in your bed.
Warning. Fur is everywhere in his bed.
Well, it's still showing 19. I don't know. I don't know who is, if everybody got in, but I hope you did.
I hope so.
Let's see. There's Sherry McMillan. Hello, Sherry.
You want in on the giveaway, Sherry? Tell her what to do so she can
There's a
quickly
There's
go
a
do it.
video linked in the description. You go there. That's where you write a comment for the comment picker. And as long as you're in the US, you subscribe and like this stream, and you are in the stream whenever we announce the winner, you'll be able to win.
Everybody has a chance because he's using a randomizer.
So is he going to do it
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
wanting to do
he's
it now.
getting ready to do it.
I think
We're like
The
10
is
minutes
gonna do
over.
it.
We was wanting to
We
do
got
10.
so many different varieties of paprika, Pedro.
I want to grow lots of paprika because that stuff is high and I use it in cooking. So
You
I
do
want to
get
make
me
my
some
own
hot
paprika
chocolate.
powder and I won't have to buy anymore
Yeah.
When you get it, hot
because it's
chocolate.
too expensive to buy, in my opinion.
But I always ask for hot chocolate. Just give me some hot
But I wanted to get a
chocolate.
variety so that I can figure out what I like the best. So I figured just grow a bunch of different varieties, dry them, and then I will figure out which one I like the best, or ones that I like the best, or may mix up some to make a special paprika blend or something of that nature. Paprika is good in cooking. I like it. Bacon or on deviled eggs. What?
I can't plug my AC up.
Well,
Because all my outlet things it took up.
you have
Because
to
my computer,
unplug
my
something.
Xbox, my TV.
You have to unplug something to plug it up.
I don't know which one to unplug.
Well, you had,
Your light?
had it plugged up at one
I don't
time.
have my light.
All right, somebody left a comment. It jumped to 20,
Okay.
and there's 21 people watching. So
Hopefully
whoever
everybody
that
got
one
in.
person is, I hope that you're fine with not being in it. Well, now it's 22.
Okay,
So we're getting ready to do it.
Yep. Get this thing going and
I've
see
refreshed
who
it.
gets some puckerbutt goodies. A bag of puckerbutt goodies.
I know it's hard to see it, guys, but I want to
There's
be able to. Hey, Will, we're
Hey,
getting ready to
Will.
do it, man.
And let's see who's gonna do it.
Okay.
Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Dun, 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 dun. Chick.
The barnyard chicken got it.
Barnyard chicken got it.
Yay!
There you go.
You got it.
And she went to go let
Barnyard chicken got it.
she was gonna let Lockie outside.
Yay!
So that's who it picked, and she was just in the chat,
Yeah.
and I'm sure she'll be right back. Let's start the timers, guys.
What?
Reasonable amount of time.
Come on, barnyard chicken. Come back and say something to us. Let us know you're here.
That's Bob because he has chicken.
There she is.
Did she come in?
Yep,
You got it, girl.
you got it.
You got some puckerbutt goodies.
Yep. Reaper seeds.
Now she can grow the same seeds you're gonna grow, Doodlebug.
At least it
All right, there
Yeah,
we
we
go.
liked barnyard chicken. We watched some of her videos.
Well, that's that. Yep, she's here, Pilo. You want to give them a bit of a preview on what you're going to be giving away next week?
Oh, she could.
Because next week,
Okay,
Well, wait a minute. Just wait a minute. You just wait right there, and I will.
I'm glad that shows up on y'all's screen. The writing does the right way. Because it shows up backwards to us.
Yoey, 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 yoey.
Next week.
Next
This one, right?
week's. Yep.
Okay, you want to show them that part of it, and I'll get you the rest. That is a T-shirt. You can unfold it and show it to them if you want to. Show them how
Bear
it
said,
looks like.
please be spicy honey.
Wonder if we'll try his.
So that's what's going to be next week's. That's what's scheduled to be next week's is Neptune's Harvest.
Neptune's Harvest.
Yep, so a
And
shirt
then here you go.
and some other cool stuff.
And me the shirt.
What is that?
You want to show
That's
them.
something your plants eat, isn't it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Here's this one. You
Hold it
let
up so you
brother.
can let them read it. That one and that one.
And one
And
more.
another one. That big old bag.
Some awesome stuff. Awesome stuff.
So that's what'll be next week's. And hopefully we'll have somebody from Neptune's Harvest in the chat
to answer any questions
Yep.
anybody may have on any of their products and what.
Good night, Fixter.
Good night. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, Lisa. Hit Will up on Hangouts. Good night, Emmett Jones. Yeah, sorry it took a bit to give it away. I was wanting to do it on that tablet, and I finally got the website to load so we could actually do it on that tablet, because I like to show the screen, show the view, anybody viewing the screen who won. And our webcam stuck into the camera top, so. Crazy dogs. Yep. Innocent showing some love. We don't have hardly any of that honey left. We gave some to Will. He come up and seen us, and we gave him some to try. But now it's just the bees will have to get to work when it warms up. They're already bringing in pollen from somewhere. I'm assuming trees, because I don't see any flowers out there. Yeah, and maybe this year, this coming season, with all the different peppers we're going to be growing, we can actually do some different honeys, some other honeys with different peppers in them and other flavorants, and see how that tastes. Thank you guys for coming and joining. It wouldn't be too much of a stream if nobody was watching. If they wanted to join the panel, oh yeah, they could join the panel. I don't know if they would. That's something that we'd have to talk to them about. I know that somebody had wanted to possibly be in the chat, but yeah, it'd be great if they would join the panel. That'd be great too. Well, Barnyard Chicken won the puckerbutt giveaway. Yep. Good night, Bear. You get to planting HYY or why. See you, Paolo. But yeah, thanks for entering and coming to the stream. It all makes her feel a whole lot better about growing and just her self-esteem. Yep. So hopefully she will grow a whole lot. That's what I'm hoping. I need to take some pictures of our grow areas. They're filled with little peppers. We've got to lower her light down, remove her germination station that she's currently got, and either start putting pepper seedlings in there, or take the plug tray that Will sent and fill that up with more seed. See you, Julian. Yeah, Ed was very nice to basically give that stuff to Innocence and then give a separate set for the giveaway. So that was very nice of him. And I think she's going to enjoy growing those Reapers. Let's see, I work tomorrow and Thursday, but I don't work Friday. I'm trying to figure out when I want to possibly do some more hot sauce taste testing, because she's got the Reaper puree, and then Will sent a bottle of sauce. So trying to figure that out. Um, I don't know when I'd do it. I don't know if I do it a video or probably do a video, because I know Thursday and Friday and Saturday people be doing stuff, and it'll probably be a pretty busy days for us too. And I don't know how Sammy will react to that hot stuff. But we got those. We got two sauces. Well, I say two sauces. We got a sauce and the Reaper puree to try. Um, Whenever I get the Choco challenge, I have to do that. I don't know when that'll be, but yeah, I need to do that whenever I get that. It sounds like a fun but very hot challenge. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's wanting to hop on with us. The rest of the honey, what's left of it. Yeah, if anybody wants to hop on with us, just let me know. I don't know how long we'll be on for now, but yeah, here's what's left of the honey. I know Bear left, but there's what's left of the honey, and that's all we got left of the honey.
Yeah,
So
that's it.
hey, Will,
What's going on, everybody?
not much.
Innocent has had fun?
I think she did.
Oh boy.
I think Innocence had fun.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
I think she liked that Sammy was in the chat.
Who was?
Sammy,
Oh, really? That's cool.
her brother. We had his tablet in here, and he was writing in the chat.
Well, good. That's great. Cool, cool, cool.
Are
I'm
you
glad to see.
on?
Yeah, I'm driving. I'm on my way home. I had to work. This part of just got to do what you got to do. I'm glad to see Ed popped in. Told her, hey.
Yeah, he told her hey, and I know that I'm pretty certain she remembers him.
I had to check.
What'd you check?
I had to check it.
Anything in it?
Nope. So
Okay,
I just had to see.
but that's like playing coconut water roulette. Are you gonna get a coconut in your coconut water?
Not supposed to. But I just had to see after seeing that.
She saw some video of a coconut water container having a piece of rotten coconut in it,
Oh,
and ever since she saw that video, she has to cut open the bottle of coconut water to see if it's got a coconut in it,
oh wow.
just to be sure.
Jesse, you don't want to take a drink of this. It's coconut water.
Where's she at? She go to bed? Innocence go to bed?
I know she went upstairs. Um, More than likely, she's already in bed.
That's cool.
She's
Well, I'm
already in bed,
glad.
ain't she?
I don't know.
That's where she's supposed to go.
I know it's late.
You can, just for a second, and then she can go back to bed.
Darling? Darling? Hear me.
She's excited about all her books she got.
Oh, y'all went and got her some more after you took the others back?
Yep, and she's excited about that. Hey, Will's on here now. You want to talk to Will?
Are you still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Hey, did you like that? Was that fun? Cool.
You got
You
to
ready to
talk
do
to
it
Ed,
again
didn't
next
you?
week?
I got 10 books from the library.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then you'll be done in 5 days, because you'll do 2 a day, won't you?
Mm-hmm.
You did 2 yesterday, didn't you?
Some of them are pretty big.
Cool, cool, cool.
I know Rob Schaller mentioned that it would be cool if somebody from the Neptune Harvest Company could be on the panel next week.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'll call in and ask her if she wants to.
That would be a wonderful. It'd be a wonderful idea.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, she's cool. Yeah, that'll be a good one there. I hope
And
there's a
I'm
bunch of
down for that.
newcomers. There was any new people in?
I've seen a couple of people I've not seen before.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll reach out to her and see what she says. I know she'll be in the chat, but I don't know if she'll go on the panel, but I'll see what she does. Hey, so Innocent, so Ed come in there and told you, hey, good luck. What'd he say?
I forgot.
You forgot. Well, you told him what you was wanting to cross this year.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you did.
Well, I tell you what, come springtime, I'll take you down there, you and Larry, and we'll go down there. I'll let you look at his greenhouses. He'll probably have some plants and stuff first of spring and middle of spring. So I'll take you down there and let you meet him. That'd be cool.
Does that
You can
sound
ask
cool?
him.
Mm-hmm.
You can ask him to it. You can ask him in person what you ought to do.
Oh my goodness. Rev is now calling Goham Gifham.
Oh, Gifty?
Gifty.
So him is gifted? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know.
Goham keeps posting those gifs on MeWe, so they're calling him Gifham now. Yeah,
Well, that's
GIFs or GIF.
yeah. Maybe he's got a gift for it, you know?
Those little funny things. Or some of those hurt me. I can't watch them. All of them. Them sparkle and stuff.
Hey, Levy.
So,
Oh, you got a new book?
Yep.
Brex.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of them before.
So, actually, it was my grandma.
Oh,
Can you believe they're still sending my books? That's when she used to like.
Well, cool. Well, Innocence, I'm glad you had fun, and I'm gonna hop off here for a little bit. I gotta stop and get my coffee because that's just a must. But you get you some sleep tonight, and you better read you 2 books tomorrow.
you hear him?
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Good
I'll
night.
talk to you later.
You go upstairs now.
Okay, go
They're
on
getting
to
rid
bed.
of it.
All right, I'll holler at you at a while, dude. I hope everybody had fun in the chat, and get Lisa. I told her to tell her to send me her address or something through Hangouts.
That's what I told her on here.
Okay, cool.
As far as I know, I don't remember having her already on Hangouts.
I don't think you did. What the
Cool.
hell?
All right, I'll holler at y'all in a little while.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye. Innocent, she usually does. Bye.
There. Yeah, Barnyard's still in here.
Well, she probably heard him. Didn't she?
Probably, if she's still in there. Let me see. Google Plus before it goes dead. Just because I don't know. Let's see. Alright, I don't know, Lisa, if you've already messaged him or not on Hangouts, if you have him, or if you need to send an invite for Hangouts, but here's his Google Plus profile, so you can do that if you need to do that. Huh.
What?
Now they're saying the notification widget will disappear on March 7th, 2019 for Google Plus.
Oh,
The little bell.
oh, really?
Yeah.
They're really taking it away.
It feels like it's falling apart more than just disappearing.
Yeah. And I liked it. Didn't you?
Do you use Hangouts, Lisa? I'm assuming you do, but I don't know for certain. So it's better to know for certain than to assume and be wrong.
Get on with it. Tell them to hop on there.
Mhm.
I'll let you know. You're more than welcome. Where's PD at?
All right.
Do what?
Let's see. Go back to the Google Plus. Let this load up. Oh. See if that works. Oh, you potted it.
Yep. Yeah, I had roots and I potted my monkey bamboo. Now what are you doing?
As far as I know, Hangouts is staying. I believe it's being rebranded. It should be staying. Yeah, I went to try and send you a Hangout invite through your Google Plus profile, and I couldn't find the button to do that. What I can do is the opposite. I can go pull up our profile, and that should work. She's got to sow those habanero seeds.
Yeah.
What is that?
Cherry.
Berry.
Cherry tree.
Oh, cool.
Like two kinds. Dark cherry and then cherry.
So that's a link to our Google Plus, and all you do on there is you click About, and it should show the Hangouts button that you can click on ours. See you go, Ham.
I go ham.
Gotta go watch The Curse of Oak Island.
We watched that.
All right, Barnyard, that's good. I think you did. I haven't.
I'm pretty sure.
Cherry trees.
Mm-hmm. I want some cherry trees.
Now, one of the more common things that we have in the grow area is chocolate ghosts. I don't know how many, but there's probably 5 or 6 in there. So stuff like that I'll have to thin out, and I'm hoping I can thin them out by just giving them away to people. So that way they don't have to worry about starting the seed. They just have to worry about keeping the plant going. Which I was told tomorrow at work I've got some people from the newspaper coming about the seed library, so I'll have to talk to them about that. Hopefully that'll start getting more people into the seed library.
What?
Having the newspaper write an article on it.
Oh, yeah. That should.
Because I want everybody to come to it.
Look what else I got.
What is that? You hiding all the seeds over
Pink
there.
rose, white rose, and I didn't even see this one. What is that? Bush rose. Deep purple. Yeah. Yep. I want to try growing from seed. I've rooted plenty of them, but I want to try growing some from seed.
How's the flavor? I've never tried a chocolate ghost, not yet. So, unfortunately, I can't tell you what the flavor is on it. But there are plenty of people that probably can. And I'm sure that some of them are still in the chat. We got a couple of semi-wilds that have come up, but none of the actual full wilds have come up, which is disappointing. Hey, Will, I hope you got your coffee. I finished drinking my cold cup of coffee. It sat there for too long. Yeah, I took the peppers out of that one.
So is this?
That's all other stuff.
Tomatoes? I can't read that.
Here, I'll try to read it. Oh yeah, that's two fake plant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's what the two fake plant seeds look like.
I heard this was
We've got some we actually bought, but we
Yeah.
haven't looked at them yet.
Yeah, they're tiny little things. That does look like.
Well, the head of the two fake plant flower.
That one. Because I did open them. I opened them and actually shared some.
Hey, if you're going to be eating super hots, get you some two fake plant beforehand.
Well, Scotch bonnet. That make my teeth feel like
It'll
it's
make
gonna fall
it'll
out.
numb your mouth. So
You didn't have to do it in my mouth.
I don't
My teeth
know.
feel like it.
I don't know if numbing the mouth does anything to the receptors for caspian, but hey, that's an experiment that somebody could do to find out.
I'm tired of having all this laying around.
Yeah, that's why I went and cataloged all the pepper seeds yesterday.
Yeah. Well, you left out some.
I
Are they in
did.
there?
No, there ain't nothing in there.
Oh, okay. So they're out. These are out.
I forgot about those.
Did you do these?
I forgot about them.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know there was anything else in there.
Ring of Fire.
So I got to do those.
I don't know.
And some of those have to be planted.
Scotch bonnet, Jamaican red, and Miles red hot pepper. Those are from trade ones. Okay, so you still have to do those. You did those, right?
Yeah, I did those.
Did you get out peppers?
Yep, and I planted the ones that need to be planted.
Oh, and I'm going to look up each one of these to figure out what is what.
Yeah. Let's see, tomorrow I gotta go. Tomorrow I have to go to work, and after work I'm going to be. I got class, got welding class, and I'll be working on my smoker some more in there. I started work on it Monday. I got the top, bottom, the sides of it, and I was working on the back. And then after I do that, I'll just have to do the front, the door, the rack holders, the actual hot box, or where you do your actual for the smoke and the exhaust. Sounds like a lot, but it'll probably go pretty quick. Then I'll just have to paint it, line the inside, and I don't think there's anything else I have to do after that. But yeah, then I'll be able to smoke some stuff. Get some good stuff smoked. What kind of welder? Well, the class I'm taking is the MIG class, so we're using a MIG welder or a, what is it, GMAL? That's the other name for it. I've done stick before. I like stick welding. I've not done TIG welding yet with a TIG welder, but I'm doing all of it with the MIG welder because that's the class I'm in. So if I was still in stick, I'd probably be doing most of it stick. I know you can do TIG and get really good welds and not have to worry about any cleanup to make them look good or anything, but my class is MIG, so I'll be doing MIG. I don't care too much on looks. I want it to function. No, you have all those welders, Barnyard. Well, you get on them and start making some stuff. You can make your own smoker. Well, Rev, if you're getting a welder, I don't know what kind of welder you're getting. Well, no, he didn't. It was Bear, wasn't it?
Oh, was it Bear one? I thought it was Red. I thought Red mentioned one too. I could be wrong.
No. I thought it was either Bear or Batman.
Well, I thought that Red said he wanted one too.
If you're getting a welder, you need to look at the duty cycle and stuff like that because you want probably a 30% duty cycle for a good welder, and if you can put it on its own breaker at 220, that'd be good. But don't as long as you're wearing the proper protective gear, you don't have to worry about it hurting you.
Yeah.
Batman said, "Not me. That's all. That all is in Wayne Tech." Yeah, there's no need to be afraid of a welder. A welder is just a piece of equipment. It's all in the operator.
Just like making soap, there's no sense in being afraid to make homemade soap. You just have to respect the life. You respect it, and it won't hurt you.
Being electrocuted, I don't know how you'd be electrocuted
Yes,
because your protective gear will ensure that there's no connection if there was a chance for there to be a connection. I know.
Got shot once. Got burned.
Yeah, you can get burnt.
Didn't you catch something on fire one time? Your leg or your pants or something?
Yep, we've had that happen.
I caught a flame or started apron on fire, but I was
Resistant, not fireproof.
yeah, I kept smelling stuff, looking around, something on fire. By the time I said, oh, it's me.
Yeah, we've had
Oh,
that
yeah,
happen
I
a few
wasn't.
times in the shop. People will run out of their booth with something on fire. But as long as you're wearing the proper protective equipment to keep from getting the radiation absorption from that, you should be pretty good. Now, learning the technique will take a little bit of time, but if you watch some good YouTube videos on teaching it, you should be able to get a good start on it. That, and you'll just need material to weld.
I didn't ever take any classes. You on the weld and on the practice today. I was Meg and Meg these.
Will said, Uncle Jesse, a pyro with a MiG or TIG, tell him PPE. You got caught by the hot spark in your boot. Pedro, we call that the hot dance. But
First one I seen on the middle road, Holy went down, what's his name? Spear there at the shop.
Yeah, but if you don't have that on the piece of metal, the ground, it won't do nothing. You'll touch it with the welder and nothing will happen because there's no way for it to complete the circuit. Yeah, if you if you sunburn your eyes, there is a remedy you can use to help get that out of your eyes. You should go to the doctor, even though more than likely the eye drops they will give you will just help to numb the pain. You go in case you get an infection. But my welding instructor always told me that you go and get a fresh potato, you peel it, you mash that potato into a mash, you then put that in something like a rag and then put it on your eyes, and it will draw out some of that burn and it will slowly turn the mashed potato black. And that will help you recover quicker. Don't ask me how that works, but he's been welding for over 30 years, so if he says it works, I believe him. Hey, Doug. Now, even wearing a welding helmet, you can get burnt. If you've ever seen two people welding back to back, they'll either have hoods on or they will probably end up with burnt eyes. Because what'll happen is the guy behind you's welding, that catches into your mask and reflects back onto your eyes. So the experienced welders will have a hood of some kind to keep that light from going into their mask and reflecting back. Yeah, I know. Depending on what your welder is, will depend on if you have to use gas or not. But all of it costs quite a bit to resupply. But yeah, cutting torch. Cutting torch. We never used a welding mask with a cutting torch. We had glasses that you could wear, but they were optional in terms of if you wore any that were like sunglasses, or if you just wore normal shot glasses. Yeah, it gets hot in there. I'm glad I'm doing it now instead of in July, cause that place gets hot with all those welders going. Um, yeah, Pedro, my buddy, who he also works over there at the college. He's doing TIG, and he's constantly hot, even whenever it's like 40 degrees outside. He gets hot, and he wears the sleeveless tank tops, and I heard that he was in there tigging with nothing but some of those leather sleeves that only go up to the elbow, and all that was just exposed, and he didn't have anything on, and he got burned up. We don't wear respirators over there. We have a exhaust fan that pulls everything out. We have a ventilation system that pulls all the stuff out. But yeah, my buddy, he went and got a special welding jacket because he said he would rather be cool and burnt than hot. So he went and got a half jacket. It only goes up to here. Yeah, and it's got sleeves. And then the welding teacher told him he went and got one of the hottest welding jackets you could get, one of the heaviest welding jackets. He would have been better off just getting one of the cheap full ones. Yeah, your cutting torch will use argon and oxygen, and you set that up mixture up properly, and then you can cut through metal. You got to watch just using the cutting torch, because if you're using it outside or near anything flammable, those sparks can travel. Yeah, MIG uses gas and spools, but depending on the MIG welder would depend on if you use gas or not, because there's also flux core, and some of the cheaper welders with the gun, the MIG welders, they will just say that they are just flux core. And if you have a flux core welder, you can't use gas. But if you have one that does both, then you can use the flux core or your other wire with a gas connection. The flux core, you have to clean it every time you weld, like stick welding. You have to clean the slag off. Whereas with normal MIG, with the gas, you don't have to do any cleaning at all. You just weld. You don't have to take a hammer and beat the slag off. But yeah, depending on where you're doing your welding will depend on what kind of welder you want to get. Because if you're welding outside, you may not want to get you may not want to use gas MIG. You may want to use flux core. Because if the wind keeps blowing your gas away, you're going to get a bad weld. Versus flux core, where you don't use gas and you just lay it down and then clean it. But yeah, after my smoker, I want to make a mailbox.
Yeah, I want a mailbox.
I want to make a big package mailbox. A what? A pepper-shaped mailbox.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
What if you made them? What if I cut out a like a jalapeno or something for the flag on it? So whenever you raise the flag, the pepper's standing up.
Or you could just make it like an ornament for the Carolina Reaper in there. Like cut out like a Carolina Reaper and paint it red. The Reaper and the arm be the green like the stem. Get what I'm talking about? That would be neat as crap. Now you're making me really. That'd be cool.
I know Jesse's wanting to get a welder, but it costs quite a bit of money to refill them, and we don't really have the area to do it unless you're doing it outside, and then you'll have to pick an option in which you will have to clean off the weld every time you do it, and I doubt he's used to doing that. And then, of course, the fact that I'm sure everybody in the neighborhood will hear that the shop's open and will start coming by wanting you to fix stuff. Oh no, I ain't doing that. I wouldn't do that. Spend all my time and money fixing their stuff. Oh, they don't want you to charge nothing. They want you to do it for free. That's what happened to my welding instructor. He used to have a whole setup, and the neighborhood kept on coming by, and he was spending all his money helping them. And the one that broke him was somebody was making a some sort of what is it called? The tractors that do the pulling contest. That's what he was working on. They pull the big old weight device in the competitions, and the guy brought over loads of different stuff, and then he brought over 2 giant rims to fix. He spent all day fixing them rims. The guy come by, loaded them up, never even said thank you, and left. And he said that was it for him. He spent all day and didn't even get a thank you for his work. He said he was spending his time and money working on other stuff, other people's stuff than his own interests. So he just closed up shop. He told him the shop was closed, and when the guy asked when it was going to be open, he said never.
What's good to do nice things for people?
It might be even worse than having a pickup truck, Pedro.
It's good to help people.
Cause 5 or 6 people may have a pickup truck in your area, but one of them may have actual welder. Well, I think it's nice to help too, but there's a difference between helping and being used.
I know what you're saying.
Mm. Oh,
Maybe we got was it during the paper? Has Will got back on yet?
no.
Oh.
I don't know if Will's getting back on.
Oh.
He may be busy.
Yeah, he might be. I think he was on his way home.
Yep. As far as I know, he was. He had to get him some coffee.
Still got people in the chat.
Yeah, we still got 14 viewers.
Oh. I'm trying to get you some seed done.
What's BD up to? Is BD still in the chat?
I don't know. Send him an invite.
Rob's still in the chat.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Does Rob want to get on?
I don't know.
Rob, you want to get on?
Hey, Robert.
Hey, Robert.
Well, you get back to work, Rob Dollar. I don't want you getting in trouble for being on the stream. Robert, I never saw. Well, I have yet to see those purple Marconi seeds. I don't know if the male has snatched them up or what.
I don't know. Mail's crazy.
Yeah, the male.
Susie was asking if I got the secret. She can't even. I told her no.
We barely get anything from Canada.
Well, I told her the last one. She sent it twice.
Yeah, she had to send it
Yeah, we
twice.
got the second one. I don't know what.
And then
happened
other
the first
people,
time.
they send their stuff off multiple times
Yeah.
and we never get it.
But I don't know. Hopefully they'll send it back to her or something.
Hello, Jessica Motley.
Hello. Yeah, we'll be having Innocence will be having another giveaway next week.
Oh, there's BD. BD's back.
Hey, BD, you gonna get on?
He might be busy working on them flyers for them people.
Oh.
Because they can be pretty demanding. Wow, that's nice, Robert.
What?
He said he's going to send them out again with tracking and insurance.
Well, they may still come, but I don't know.
I don't know. We had one guy. Where was he at? California?
Yeah, and he sent it.
He sent it multiple times, and it
Yes.
wasn't until he sent it with tracking that we got it.
Yeah, we got it then. Yeah, because that was the guy that sent me the tobacco.
Yeah, he sent us some more tobacco.
Yeah, and he finally said, I'm sending it with tracking because I'm not. He done sent it, I think, twice before that. And I don't know whether somebody got it and kept it or what.
I don't know.
We got crazy mail too. I don't know, but he sent like vials of tobacco seed each of those times. So wherever it went, someone ended up with. Well, then again, though, if he sent it in a plain envelope, those vials are kind of thick. They may have tore the envelope up. Remember when I tried to send those
but you'd think you'd
sweet
still
shrub
get
seeds, and he showed me that it was tore all to pieces.
All right, Rob Schaller. As long as it's all right, man. Yeah, right now she's just working on seed packets for stuff.
Right here. I'm doing those right now.
Oh, you're moving this month, Robert. Well, I hope it's your new zone.
Yeah.
I hope you'll still be able to grow what you want to grow in it. I know I think he's moving into a little bit more colder zone.
Oh, really?
If I remember correctly.
I don't want to go any colder. Of course, I don't want to go anywhere. I like where we live.
Yeah, here's what she's working on right now, but rebagging.
And I'm just splitting it up where everybody at the seed library can get enough to get them a start.
We paid our local one a visit on Saturday.
Yeah, we took them about.
Yep. They didn't have very many peppers.
No.
They had a bunch of sweet stuff.
No, I did find me some flowers.
Let me think. They had a bunch of sweet stuff, so a bunch of bales. They had jalapeno, and they had a serrano. That was it. It's closer to Bay, so it is temperamental weather. Ooh. Rev's back. He was either out talking to the possums, or his dog was outside talking to the possums. There's nothing weird about that because he talks to the raccoons too.
Well, I talk to frogs whenever I'm trying to catch them up there, and they jump away from me.
He said he was lubing up his ears.
Oh.
If you can believe that one, Lowell.
He's got, yeah, I can believe it.
That sounds like something out of dang Red Riding Hood.
Well, he's got his ears blown.
Looping up my ears to better to hear you with.
I didn't go with the big gauge in my ears. I stayed small because my oldest daughter, his sister, she went really big, and then she decided she didn't want it, and she still got that pretty good sized hole in her ear. So I decided to just stay smaller.
You want to show them some peppers?
I can. What do you want me to get?
You want to show them the tomato first? Our very cute tomatoes.
If I can find it.
If you can find them. If you can't, that's fine.
I will go see if I can find it.
He's going up in size in earrings.
Yeah, that's what she did. Remember? Oh.
Just remember, once you go dinner plate, you can't go back.
Oh, yeah, that burns. Whenever I went, just this little one, my ear burnt.
Just remember, at dinner plate is forever. But you can always take out a dinner plate, wherever it is, and use it as a dinner plate. Yeah, that's what I meant, Rev. You talk to all of them, so it's not like you're singling one out to talk to. People only think it's weird whenever they've never seen you talk to an animal before. And the squirrels out here laugh at you. They plant nuts all wherever they can dig up a spot to put a nut in the dirt. They will, and they love the bird feeders. We got BD's lizards in the chat. We got BD's lizards in the chat.
Really?
So now, here we go. So we planted some of those micro dwarf tomatoes. Only one variety come up the first planting, and here's those.
I'll go get that bigger one out.
We got one a little bit taller than the other two,
Yeah.
but they're just in a little K-cup. There's the variety, in case anybody's wondering.
And then here's a Scotch bonnet chocolate.
We've actually got quite a few of these Scotch bonnets too. That'll be something else that we'll have to thin down a little bit. Yeah, BD, your lizards have gotten intelligent enough to join. Well, first to find a device and get onto the internet, and then the second to get into the live stream chat room and type in English. Well, technically, they use an emote, which is easier. But if they do type in English, we'll know.
Them are growing.
Here's all of our little hydroponic starts. And there's quite a few different ones in there.
Yep.
Scotch bonnet, some of Kang's stuff, habaneros, one or two of Batman's. One or two of Batman's. Beat these lizards. Next thing you know, we're going to start seeing dang Rev's possum in the chat. Hey, last Saturday, Brando had Bob Ross in his chat. That was pretty funny.
There's one of Kang's. Scarlet Rose.
And here's a scarlet rose. And here's a reaper, a normal reaper. It's from Australia, the land down under. Hey, Gage. And for the new people that hopped in, we did the giveaway a little bit after 10, and Barnyard Chicken got it, or Lisa. But next week we will be having another giveaway. Right now we're just showing off some of the sproutlings we've got, Gage, so far. I've got a couple of serpent's heads in there. You never know. If BD's Lizards gets on early enough next week, they might win some stuff.
A couple of these guys.
No, not from Hippie Seed Company, from Chili Seeds. They're also in Australia. Oh, what is this?
Seal.
Oh, yeah, here's some tobacco, too. There's some gold seal tobacco. And here's our perfume mix tobacco. That's some of our bigger tobacco that we've got growing. We got somebody else that's new in the chat. The official BD Beats fan club. I didn't know you had a fan club, BD. We got somebody new in the chat.
My
Mom.
first Datura. A purple ballerina.
A purple ballerina
Angel
Datura,
trumpet.
or an angel trumpet. We got somebody new in the chat.
Oh, really?
The official BD Beats fan club. That makes me laugh. Well, let's see. Somebody told me if you can grow tomatoes, you can grow tobacco. So if you can grow tomatoes up in 5B, then maybe you can grow tobacco. I know we started it in January, so we started it indoors, and we're going to move it outside. Yeah, we should all join the official fan club, because it appears we've all been in our own unofficial fan club, but they got an official one for BD. Well, you might could grow that too. Tobacco does grow like a weed. If you can dodge a wrench, maybe you can dodge a ball. I know that's not it. That movie's still funny. And then you can't forget, if you're not first, then you're last. Second place is just the first loser.
Look any darker green?
Maybe a little bit.
I think he's growed a little bit. Looks like
Ricky
it.
Bobby.
You know what? I think he's growed a little bit.
So here is a coffee plant.
That's the one in dirt.
It's in
Watch
some
out,
dirt.
yeah, I think he's growed just a little bit too.
Shake and bake. She don't care for Ricky Bobby. The chat's turning to nothing but Ricky Bobby quotes. Ricky Bobby. Yeah, my big peppers haven't grown. I think one of them might be getting taller, but that's about it. I've not noticed any growth on them in terms of leaves or flowers or stems. Their roots may be getting longer. I applied some seaweed feed to the leaves the other day. I don't know how long till a coffee plant gives you beans. I'll see if she knows whenever she comes in here. I don't know if they will give you beans inside. Do you know how long it takes for a coffee plant to have coffee beans?
Not right off, but she talks like it. If you get them to grow good, and they'll produce beans. That's what way she talked to me. The lady that sent me those. And she said that she had someone growing them in Tennessee. So Tennessee's kind of, their weather's kind of like ours. They may get a little colder than us, actually. Mightn't they?
I know. Typically, where Rob's at, it seems to be a little bit cooler
Well,
than here.
that's what I thought. I'm planning on, that one's planning on putting those in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
They like sun. Well understood.
But we got loads of little pepper sprout ones.
Mm-hmm. And then we've got some they're getting taller.
Yep. We got some purple reapers that are looking pretty good
And then
now.
you got your crosses look like one's growed.
They don't look like they grow much to me.
That one looks like it got taller or something.
Yeah, the next thing you know, we're going to see that Rev has not a he's going to have a unofficial fan club, knowing the way that the names have been going so far.
I've still got to plant my pawpaw seeds.
Mm, that and you got persimmon seeds.
Elderberries. Well, and then Jesse's got his what they call it? Japanese maple syrup. But those are all chilling in the fridge in pot mix already.
Yep. Pedro had an elderberry tree, but it died. We got some seed for that, don't we? We got a plant.
Yeah. They grow over at my brother's. I could probably go over and dig some up, but going anywhere, I'll about as soon plant the seed. Pretty sure he said he had some. He might bring me some. And then I've got blueberry seed I've got to plant. And some kind of garden. What was it? Garden blueberry or something?
Mm-hmm.
But I've also got blueberry seed. But I want to try to root some again this year off of mine. I got one to root 2 years ago, but it accidentally met its death with a weed eater. Oh, it wasn't you.
Yeah, give him pawpaws a try. It'll take I believe, I want to say around 5 to 7 years. I can't remember the exact amount of years that you have to let the thing sit and mature, but it takes a bit of time. Yeah, see, BD didn't even know about his fan club.
Did what? Did what?
Rev said that he'd better not have a fan club.
Why?
BD said he didn't even know about his.
Why don't Red want a fan club?
Yep, Sandoval, we did the giveaway a little bit after 10. And Barnyard Chicken or Lisa won it. We'll be doing another giveaway next Tuesday, and that will be with Neptune's Harvest. And we showed off what that'll be next week. Yeah, but you've always got next week, Sandoval.
You want me to show you? Okay.
You can always come try to win next week's. Because next week's will be a t-shirt. I don't think it's the purple one. I think it might be green. Liquid seaweed plant food. Some fish and seaweed fertilizer. And a nice bag of crab and lobster shells.
Feed the soil.
Yep. So that'll be next
And
week.
T-shirt. Did you show the T-shirt?
I know we had talked about getting somebody in the chat, but Rob Schaller mentioned getting them on the panel, so
We don't know.
we'll
Have to
see.
wait and see. Neptune's Harvest.
I hope that's getting it. I can't see, but hopefully that got it.
But that'll be next week.
But let's see. It's getting about that time. So I thank everybody for coming on. I thank everybody for joining in on the giveaway.
Yep.
And everybody that just showed up. And hopefully we will have a good stream next week. You never know, we may have somebody in the panel. And
Hopefully. Never know.
we got Al Gore in the chat now. That's a good part in time. That's a good way to end it. Al Gore in the chat.
Bye, Al.
So, thanks for watching, everybody. See ya.